Good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, oh yeah, oh. Good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll one on six, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine, fine. I love getting high. Good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll one on six, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine. I love getting got that good weed and it's smelling strong. Loud pack, kush cologne. Know me, young rolling stone. I roll up, toka, anytime place. Weed what I need, get me through the day. Pack of collard greens, got me out of space. Smoke 2 or 3, straight to the face. Roll up, toka, we keep good weed in the blunt. We rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll one on six, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine, fine. I love getting high. Good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll one on six, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine. I love getting high. We only smoke a buzz. Not buzz that give you a buzz. I put a fucking ass up. I put a fucking ass up. And Reggie, I don't need. I smoke exotic trees. I keep that pack on me. I'm a 420 fiend. Keep good weed in the blunt. We rolling up, that's right. We hot all day and night. Pass me the light. Feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll one on six, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine, fine. I love getting high. Good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll one on six, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine. I love getting high. See, all day I've been gone, smoking, treating peace. I've been making moves out here in these streets. I think I'm too cool, I think I'm too smooth. I'm always in the mood to jump back in the groove. I'm rolling while I'm high, it's kush clouds in the sky, playing music from my phone. I'm drifting, I'm gone, I always keep the vibes, shades on my eyes. I'm not being bougie, I just been on that ooh-wee. I keep weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll one on six, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine, fine. I love getting high. Good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll one on six, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine. I love getting high.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. How you doing today on this little, somewhat late night tip? Um, I've been saying I wanted to get into these reviews, more into the game reviews, because it's a lot of stuff that I done beat, and sometimes you'll forget about some of the stuff. So I've been trying my best to go back and write down, some of the ones you beat and ones that I feel like that I played enough to at least give my opinion on and thoughts and my actual rating on the game. So again, expect more of these to come out. But today's game I wanted to work on today was a game called Curse Mountain on the Nintendo Wii. Now, this game is also available on the PC as well, just to let people know. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this one. This one is a game I recently beat not too long ago, so it's kind of fresh on my mind. I definitely have some things to talk about it and some thoughts and whatnot about the whole game in general. And I'm just give y'all like the breakdown and what I really think about this. Cause man, oh man, this one right out the gate, I will say this game is very unique right out the gate. I'm not even joking. Like when I say unique, like it's survival horror, but the way how it's implemented and is done is kind of what makes it unique. And I'm gonna get to that very soon. Hold on one second, y'all. I got my good card on. So I'm gonna have my good cut for this review. But okay, so let's start with the concept of the game. Now, the game is about this dude right here, Eric Simmons, and he's the main character of the game. And the whole concept of the game is basically him trying to find his lost brother. Because his brother, they're all mountain climbers, right? And his brother was like a very experienced, good mountain climber. And he ended up making it like pretty much like to the top, but he disappeared and nobody heard from him. So the whole game really is about Eric, this guy right here, trying to find his lost brother. Now, what makes the game so crazy is the fact that this this game and this mountain, like not only is this mountain that you're trying to climb is extremely high, like up to like 30,000 feet, but also it's full of spirits and it's full of ghosts. So that just really kind of like adds to the, the drama and the horror. Because again, it is a survival horror game. It's not as detailed as a lot of like some other ones that we know, but it's definitely fits in the genre. What's up, Drea? What's popping? You say, hey, I don't know much about this game, so I'm learning that. LOL. What's up? What's up? Well, this is a good one though. This is definitely one that's worth playing. And that's the concept of the game, like I don't want to spoil too much of it, but the more you climb the mountain, the more villages you see. And cuz a lot of these places in the mountains are actual village of the people that live there, and they got villages going all up the mountain, and it's like a lot of it has to deal with spiritualism and Buddhism and stuff like that. Like you're gonna see a whole lot of that through this game. And the way the story breaks down is mainly through like books and notes that you find. But you will have cutscenes and this and this and that. But that's the overall theme of the game, is trying to do exactly what I said. And it can definitely get a little like awkward and weird in a creepy type of way. I mean, the whole thing is creepy in general because you're trying to figure out what in the world happened and what's really going on. So that's what really adds the shock value to it to me. Okay, so concept is very interesting. Now graphics for this game. Graphics, now this is a 2009 game on the Wii. This is a little throwback. It's on the Wii, so you can't expect the graphics to be that great, but to me it's good enough. Like you can even see in this picture, again, it's on PC as well, and the graphics are better on PC. But on Wii, like it's not bad. It's not a bad looking game. Things do stand out. Things do have detail, like even the way the ghosts and stuff move around and stuff, it definitely adds an atmosphere that I actually like on the Wii. I mean, M-rated games on the Wii aren't that bad as what people might think that they are. Like you could look right here and you can see the details. Oh, and there's boss fights in this game too. Besides the many ghosts that you fight, because you're gonna fight all types of different ghosts. But yeah, you're gonna fight bosses too. But graphics wise, it's not bad. I mean, it's not extremely good, but it's good enough. It's good enough to have you into it. Like when you're outside and you look at the mountains and stuff, it do look pretty realistic and it feels it. And even with the weather and stuff, like it's not bad. It's definitely a pretty decent looking Wii game. Even to this day, it still looks pretty decent to this day. Then we got sound. Now, sound wise in this game, sound is good. Honestly, overall, like now you won't be hearing a whole bunch of music and all of that. Now you probably won't be hearing like the biggest music themes or nothing, but it's more about the atmosphere in this game. Again, it's more about like the sound of steps, the sound of snow, the sound of wind, the sound of like spiritual energy, the sound, like that type of stuff. Like that's what it's more about. And they do a pretty decent job at it for this game, to add that hype when it comes to playing it, or at least make you feel like you might actually be where you're playing, try their best to make you feel like you're actually climbing up this extremely tall mountain, and they do a good job in making you feel that indeed. So sound, I'm not gonna say it's the greatest, but it's good. It's solid. It's solid as hell though. But not too much music. There is some creepy little sounds in this game. I noticed. Like if you leave it on the menu screen for a long time, I noticed that it like the well, whoever spirit ghost that is starts talking like really 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 creepy, saying some weird stuff. So it is a lot of that. The game does talk to you through the Wiimote. Like the Wiimote has a microphone. Sometimes I forget that, right? It has a speaker, and yeah, the things can talk to you and actually use it. So that's kind of interesting as well. Just hearing it talk like right there, like it's in the room with you, so that's kind of cool. You don't see too many Wii games do that, honestly. Dre said, I remember you looking for someone at the beginning and lots of ghosts. I know, right? That's what it was, right? And lots of ghosts. And that's what the game really is, right? It's all about looking for them and hella damn ghosts coming at you like crazy. I know, right? Next we have playability. So what are the controls really about in this game, right? Well, here's another chance like where PC is actually better, cause on the Wii, I think this might be one of the downsides of this game is the controls. Now, I'm not gonna say these controls are horrible. I'm not gonna say, oh, they're not manageable, but they could be better. Like only having it on the nunchuck, and the Wiimote does kind of limit this. And it's like it's just a little hard to get used to with the movement a little bit, and there's a lot of aiming and shooting in this game too, because like not only can you like strike people with your axe and do all of this, like you can actually like shoot like spiritual energy and it like can hit people, but you gotta aim and shoot. Now that's one thing about the controls I do like. I like how you actually have the aim before you shoot the energy, and like you can get a lot of equipments too, to the little staff thing that he was holding, that little thing that he got in his hand. It starts off as like a little pickaxe, like a pickaxe, but over time it gets way more powerful and has way more attachments, and it can start doing like different types of forms of energy. So that's actually cool. But like running, moving around, the camera stays in the zone. The camera is all right most of the time. Yeah, and I say the real annoyingest part of this game, and if you play this on the Wii, I advise don't use a Wii Motion Plus. Try to use like an original Wii controller, because the controls on here, man, is like, because when you kill ghosts, right? It's a few ways to kill ghosts in this game. You can beat the hell out of them, shoot the hell out of them, or you can do these things called compassion rituals, which is what you kind of want to do a lot of times, because that's what heals you. Like, and basically, you get a ghost weak enough, you aim for a spot, and then you got to do the movements on the nunchuck. And then if you do it correctly, the ghost will die and you gain a little health like that. And so it's good. It's a good thing to do, but the problem is when you're using the Wiimote, sometimes that motion you may not time it right, or it may not register, and that's like annoying as hell, because you only got a certain amount of time to do it. So if you don't do it, now the ghost regenerates a little bit, and now you're gonna have to do that whole process over again. I mean, you could still kill the ghosts normally, but it's just gonna be, you'll be annoyed if you like low on health. Like, oh, it's other ways to heal, but the compassion ritual is definitely one of the best ways to kill ghosts and keep yourself alive in this game. So controls are okay. They could be better. Like I would rate this game higher if the controls actually were good. Now PC is better on PC. Everything moves a little better on PC, and the way the mini games work with the rituals are better. They still give you puzzles on the PC. Like on the PC, instead of doing the movements, they give you puzzles. And the puzzles do get harder, just like in the Wii game, the motions get harder. But I do like the PC version a little bit better when it comes to the controls. Just better at getting them damn rituals down. Entertainment value. Well, honestly, I think this game is very entertaining. Honestly, I do. I think this is a very entertaining game. I think it's fun. I think it's fun enough to keep you into it. So it's a lot of games out there you will play. You might lose interest damn near halfway through it. But this game did keep me going because of the story and how the game works and how it's a lot to do with climbing and stuff like that. And fighting goes. So I like the theme of it. The theme is really good and it is a fun game to play. I'm not gonna say it's like the funnest or it's super fun, but it's fun enough to keep you playing. Especially if you get good doing the damn ritual things that I was talking about, then yeah, you'll definitely have a lot of fun. And there are little somewhat secrets and stuff to find in this game as well. But entertainment value to me overall is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. And what about replay value? Replay value I think is somewhat a little low though on this game though. Like I don't think like like if you beat it, I do think you at least might want to beat it one more time. You might. I don't know about with that ending though. With that ending though, it might turn you off. But I do believe this is a game that you could definitely beat and then run through it again at least one more time to see, because now you know how to play and now you know how to actually beat the ghost ass. So I think it has replay value, but it's just low though. It's like once you play it, you will be like, okay, and then again, you might play it one more time after that. But unless you're like really into this or really like on something else with it, yeah, I say the maximum amount of times you might play this game is twice. How many times have I played it? Once. I played it once. Do I feel like playing it again? Not really, but that's only because I got so many other things to play. But do I think it is worth going back and at least playing one more time? Yes, because you'll be better at the game. Because when you first start, you're gonna be a little rusty. You ain't gonna really have a good aim. You ain't gonna really know where to go. That's another thing about this game. I advise you using the guide. It's not that difficult, but there are points where you might get a little lost. But if you play through it again, you'll kind of feel more like on beast mode. Like F these ghosts, I can do what I want to do. But some of these ghosts really do become kind of troublesome and annoying. Like not in a bad way though, like in a challenging manner. Some of them really do move like that. Like it's actually kind of funny, but in the beginning of the game, right, they start off all slow, moving slow. You can hit them easy. You can even get some combos off on them, right? But then later in the game, they start moving frantic. Like they start zipping left to right. You already know they're ghosts, so you already know they are gonna disappear and pop up behind you and shit like that. And the only real way to see the ghosts in this game is just to like look around. Just like you could use your third eye vision, but just looking around is the best way to do it. Like if you don't see them in front of you, then turn around or something. Now, how can you get this game and what is the price of this game right now? So this game though is not that accessible though. That's just the only thing though. Like it only came out on the Wii and the PC. So if you're not on those two things and you're not going to be able to play it, it wasn't really out on the PlayStation or the Xbox or nothing like that. So it's not the easiest game to try to play, but it's not that expensive as well. Like if you wanted a copy of this game on the Wii complete, you would probably spend from 20 to like $25, which isn't too bad for a game that came out in 2009. That isn't that bad. So you can definitely find this game, and I do believe that it is worth playing, especially just for the whole mystery of the story. Again, the ending, boy, I don't know about that ending though. I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't know about that ending. That ending is like, come on. I felt like it could have been a little bit more. I mean, they did make you fight like one of the hardest bosses at the end. I'm gonna warn people right now. If you play this game, something that's gonna really annoy you when it comes to the ghosts are the flying ghosts. The ones that fly, like some don't fly, but the ones that like fly and then come rushing at you, and some of them even have projectiles as well. Believe it or not, but but yeah, so overall though, like on the score from like 1 to 10, I would give this game, honestly, I would give this game a 7 out of 10. I don't want to rate it a 6 because I feel like this game does deserve more justice than a 6, because of the creativity of the game and the fact that it is unique and the story isn't half bad, you know. But it's like I don't want to rate it too high because the controls do need a little work. Yeah, the controls, again, PC is better with the controls though, but yeah, they could have been better, you know, and other little certain little things could have been better. But overall, it's still an experience that I would say you should at least check out, because not too many people actually know about this game. You know, this is one of those Wii games that not too many people have played or may not actually know about. So putting it out there for those who want to know. And if anybody want to know what like I think about it, that's what I give it. It's a 7 out of 10 to me. Dre said, "LOL, the ending gotta be good." Man, that ending, like, I mean, the build, it keeps you there, you know, and then you get to the end, you see what's going on. Like this is one of them type of games where you kind of got to figure it out for yourself. Like even like at first you're like completely damn clueless, right? But then when you get to the end or somewhat like halfway through the game, you start thinking to yourself and then you start being like, "Oh, so this is what's happening. I think this is what's going on with the spirits, you know." You would think like, oh, so I think this is what happened to the village or to the villagers, you know. And this game is a challenge. Now, it's not the hardest game, but it is a little challenge as well. There are some little challenging parts in there that I find to be interesting and worth trying. Even some of the climbing parts I think are a little challenging as well if you don't pay too much attention. So, yep, that's my score, guys. 7 out of 10. I will be back. Like I said, I've been making a good list of a lot of games that I can review. I try my best to at least beat the game or put enough time and effort into it to where at least understand the game enough. But yeah, check it out, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this one, man. And yeah, guys, this is definitely a game I will go look at and be looking forward to some more of these. You never know, might do one tomorrow just for some fun, you know, just for some kicks. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys on a later tip. Peace out.
Good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, oh yeah, oh. Good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll one on 6, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine, fine. I love getting high. Good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll one on 6, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine. I love getting got that good weed and it smelling strong. Loud pack, Kush cologne, know me, young rolling stone. A roll up, toka in its own place. Weed what I need, get me through the day. Pack of collard greens, got me out of space. Smoke 2 or 3, straight to the face. Roll up, toka, we keep good weed in the blunt. We rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll 1 on 6, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine, fine. I love getting high, good weed in the blunt. We rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll 1 on 6, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine. I love getting high. We only smoke a buzz, not buzz that give you a buzz. I butt a fucking ass up, I butt a fucking ass up. That Reggie I don't need, I smoke exotic trees. I keep that pack on me, I'm a 420 fiend. Keep good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll 1 on 6, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine, fine. I love getting high, good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll 1 on 6, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine. I love getting high. See, all day I've been gone, smoking, treating peace. I've been making moves out here in these streets. I think I'm too cool, I think I'm too smooth. I'm always in the mood to jump back in the groove. I'm rolling while I'm high, it's Kush clouds in the sky, playing music from my phone. I'm drifting, I'm gone, I always keep the vibes. Shades on my eyes, I'm not being bougie, I just been on that ooey. I keep weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll 1 on 6, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling good, I'm fine, fine, fine. I love getting high, good weed in the blunt, we rolling up, that's right, we hot all day and night. Pass me the light, feeling it right, that's right, you know the fucking vibes. I roll 1 on 6, good shit, I'm lit, I'm feeling